Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, and this is Ken.
Hi.
And Panda. And we are back with The Last Kingdom. And last week, another one bit the dust. Blood Hair is dead.
After being drugged by Skade.
Drugged by Skade and stabbed by Skade, because Skade is a jerk.
Did I not say that, there had to be some way that Heston would tilt the pitch? Because there's no way that Heston could have beat Blood Hair straight up.
I don't understand why she wanted him to win.
It doesn't matter. Whether whoever of them wins, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because she's not destined to be with either.
She's destined to be with
But Blood Hair is the greater threat to her. Like, right now she can control Heston.
Right.
But Blood Hair is the one who's more capable and has more, ability to kind of, wreck things. Heston is weak.
Yeah.
Heston has fewer men. Right now, it'll be easier for her to extricate herself from a relationship with Heston than it would be to get out of one with Blood Hair.
Good point. Well, let's see what other people said, because we don't need to go over what happened. All right. ADJ, good episode. You should care about Osworth. He's part of the gang. Yeah, because, during my reaction, you were like, well, what about the monk kid? I'm like, Osworth? Oh, who cares?
You mean Friar Tuck?
Yeah, Friar Tuck. Yeah, I do care about Osworth. I just didn't have much to say because he got injured and was hanging out.
She's lying.
I loved this fact. A couple people said this. Granoth says the urinating Viking killed by Uhtred is Bernard Cornwell, author of the books.
Yeah, the actual author. Super cool.
That is so cool, because I was like, it's cool to play a Viking who dies peeing. So I bet you he asked to be that Viking.
I'll bet.
They're probably like, would you like to be killed? And he was probably like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can I pee while doing it? Awesome. And that's why we remember that Viking, because he had a cool death.
Cornwell had a great series, which really was formative for me, and that's the Sharp series for sure. So I haven't had a chance to pick up these books, but the Sharp series was something really, really good to read.
Yes, I've never read them, but I will go with your feelings. Nivedita Chowdhury. Sidric has never really failed. Uhtred, it was a great episode. Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you.
Yeah.
And you're correct. It was halfway through when we were like, I bet you Sidric's played. It's a setup, right?
Yeah.
That would make 90% more sense than him flipping 180 like he did. So, yay. Pablo, enjoying your reactions. Really love the show. It only gets better. Thank you. I'm not going to say your last name because I will butcher it, but it looks really cool. Thank you for enjoying our reactions. We like the show a lot. It's good. And it always gets better with each season.
Yeah, which is not common in these kinds of things, if we're honest.
Well, we were just discussing Westworld.
How absolutely dumb and grim, Westworld got in season 2, and then even more horrific in season 3.
We gave it a chance in season 3, and it was a slog.
It's a burning dumpster fire in season 3. It's just holy.
We had to watch it anyway, because we committed to reacting.
We committed to finishing it, but my God, we're not going back to that again.
No, we're not doing season 4.
It was just a long, horrid agony of toxic waste and stupid, idiotic characters. And
Okay, calm down. Let's go back to Last Kingdom.
I'm a little twitchy about that.
So don't watch Westworld. Just watch season 1. Season 1's amazing.
Season 1 actually had a whole bunch of interesting things in it.
Then stop.
And don't waste your time.
Because you'll be like, and just let it be not to be continued. You'll never know the ending. Christopher Alvarado Jr., so glad Citric is back. Such a good setup. Glad Aethelwold got taken. Got his eye taken from him. Uhtred is back to being Uhtred, setting the whole place on fire. Yeah. Now, here's where we are one in our spirit animals. Get rid of Skade. Because I hate her too. I just can't stand. And yes,
she's dangerous.
I almost feel like throwing up when I see Uhtred kiss Skade. Someone had said that Uhtred might. Oh yeah, you said that. I think Uhtred really likes her. I don't think so. And the reason I think that is because he just needs this curse to be undone and he has to string her along.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing her because she completely like wants his to jump him. That's basically her game. So when she couldn't jump him, she cursed him. And now he's like, oh, maybe I'll let you, ride me or whatever the case may be. So yeah, and Citric looked disgusted when he saw them kiss. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that was hideous. Bleh.
She's super dangerous, let's just say that, ex-boyfriends don't fare too well with her.
No.
So, maybe it'd be a good idea just to kind of extricate yourself from this toxic relationship.
Just pretend you love her. So, like, I'm really hoping that you're not right, Christopher, in the fact that you think that Uhtred might actually like her. I really think he's in love with Aethelwold. And he's trying to get rid of Skade so he can... Well, I don't know if he'll go for Aethelwold because Alfred's still alive, but perhaps when Alfred dies, that will change the course of how their relationship goes. Plus, you gotta get rid of Aethelred. If he's gone, then we're good to go. I think we have two problems.
Well, I was thinking about Skade. Since they took Skade away on a boat, the easiest way would have been to get rid of her, just to chuck her overboard, because then she would have died without bloodshed.
True.
And that would be the end of that, but it didn't quite work out according to plan.
Oh, I hate Skade. Well, here's hoping that in this episode, Skade dies. So let's get it started. Oh, flashback to the slave ship. Are you puking, Skade? Don't touch my sword. Don't touch my... Oh no, she's doing this stupid blood thing. Drink my blood. Drink it. Ew. Blech. No. Oh god. Don't. Uhtred. No. That's so gross. Do not. Ew. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna suck it dry. That's disgusting. Ew. He's all bloody. Like, look at his mouth.
So was blood hair. That was part of the deal.
Ugh. God. Finn barfs over the side of the boat.
I say, what an honor. Both Alfred and Edward are in my prayers daily.
Oh, shut up. Which are like, I hope they die. I don't forget her.
Strong Dane stock.
What is your issue, Aethelwold?
Why am I not surprised to hear you threaten a woman?
God. You're just like allowed to live and you're just like, I'm plotting more stuff. Alfred should never have allowed him to live. He is the sneakiest.
He said stand aside. Now. Thank you. Did not need to raise my voice.
Go Citric. Okay, who's in here?
Lord, may we speak further? Privately.
Yeah, because Alfred took his kids and brought them to Wessex.
You ever silt.
Should you...
Father Bayoka.
Oh no, you're not going to get anywhere with your story.
That your friend Uhtred has sworn revenge.
Uhtred of Bebbanburg would never dare to harm Alfred nor Edward.
No, he wouldn't.
You should not be talking out of your arse, so from now on, Lord, buttocks clenched.
Yeah! Buttocks clenched. Because your butt is spewing stuff it shouldn't. Who's this person? Oh, it's Tira. We haven't seen her for a while, but Byaku's upset because Aethelwold threatened her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the sexy, water nymph thing.
I want you to believe in me, Uhtred.
I do.
Even you, the warrior above all men.
Then you're my queen.
Ugh. Ugh. Bleh.
Cover your eyes.
God, stop. Strangle her. Drown her. Do something.
I own you.
No, you don't. Yes! Kill her, kill her, kill her. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess Panda got her wish.
Yes.
He's here for reasons other than forgiveness. He too must be watched.
Yes.
He should be dead.
Exactly.
You're due to Hampton Ale House Hall, Lord.
Dang.
That's a smart ass.
Alfred, continue to the palace.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, do not hang
Not
out.
gonna disrespect your cute little daughter. She's very nice.
Of the crown, once said it is king.
Assuming the witness' approval, is that guaranteed?
If the present king may be allowed to speak.
Yeah, everybody zip it. I'm the king.
He is an outlaw.
If the king may speak.
Yeah, you need to zip it, Aethelwold. She's done with you talking.
Uhtred does what pleases Uhtred. None of us should forget that fact.
Make no mistake, Edward will need the guidance of a warrior.
Yes. You need to stop.
The king is tired.
The king is not a child. You may leave me, my dear.
As you wish.
Aethelwold, you were totally out of line there. Alfred is the king.
In the meantime, we are agreed, should he set foot in Wessex, he will be executed.
No! Dang it. That's not good. He's there to see his kids, and you took them. You took his kids, yo. How's he not supposed to come back? I don't know. I feel like they've got something else in there.
Probably.
Oh, right.
Yes, of course.
Oh, why didn't I see that?
Yeah, well, I guess we
Aethelwold, the sword then, I see.
weren't paying attention.
Looks like you've mislaid an eye.
I see you perfectly fitted.
Friar Tuck.
Uhtred, you can't get caught. Getting caught, you will die.
Only your blood can save him now. A cupful, not all of it.
Not all of it, no kidding.
We should pay a visit, you and I, to Father Belka's house.
No, we shall not, because then I will have to kill you.
You are clearly hiding something.
Which eye are you looking for?
Father, I swear we mean no harm.
This is my home.
Yeah.
My home. And no man shall enter without my permission. Some problem we can help resolve here, Father.
Yes.
A disagreement, that is all. Involving a minor elderman.
Sigurd, send a man to fetch Theapper and the King's Guard. Tell him we have all but captured Uhtred Ragnarsson.
Come on.
Excuse me. She said you could come in. She didn't say you could open her door, like, fling it open, and don't you make a mess of her house either, you jerk. Hey! Nope, this is not cool. You don't get to ransack my house.
He's in the secret part of the Millennium Falcon.
Good.
I ask, are you satisfied?
He was here. I can smell it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you, a dog?
We see you at the wedding, Lord.
Aethelwold. I wish Uhtred had sprung out and just killed Aethelwold. He's the next one on my list.
I know, but you're so greedy, man.
Skade's dead. I want Aethelwold dead.
You can have him found and executed. Or you can speak with him.
What you gonna do? I'm afraid. There shall be no executing my sweet Uhtred.
I don't think so. He's kind of the central character in the show.
I know, but
Pretty
still.
safe.
Monks, but not monks.
Yeah, not nice.
That's clearly Uhtred.
Yeah.
Uhtred, you gotta shave that beard and stuff if you want to be
Maybe not,
incognito. Oh, what if he grabs him and throws him in prison?
Right here. Enough.
He wouldn't have
The
agreed.
king's not there already. Jesus. No, somebody else will come in. It's gonna be bad. Like, no, leave it all on. Leave the hood on. Like, what if Aethelwold shows up? She's got nothing for him.
Dane's love reputation.
Oh! Who's it? Oh my god, it's Alfred.
It's
God,
Alfred.
he's ghosty.
Yes, that's the point.
That creeped me out. Oh, what is happening? No, you can't stop it there. What was that? Yeah, Skade's dead. Woo, 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 woo,
And
woo.
he gets their wish.
That is all. Oh, thank God.
And she
I was
got-
about to have to watch some sexy river scene with her and Uhtred, which I was getting a bucket ready so I could just barf right into it. But then he drowned her, which is something you had said they were on the boat. Why didn't they just drown her? Well, he did, and it was glorious, and she died. And then, yeah, so they did go back to Cookham, and because he wanted to see his kids, and found out that his kids are not there, because as we know, Alfred took them so they could be educated like Christians, which we knew would tick Uhtred right off, and it did. He was not happy. But then he kind of dealt with it. He kind of said, yeah, they're Christians, blah, 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 or whatever. So the plan was to get him into Wessex. But at the same time, Alfred and Aelfswith were like arguing over Uhtred, because Alfred wants Uhtred to be Edward's like side man so that he can help him with wars and stuff. And Aelfswith's like, if he's here, we're executing him. Why do you want to let him off the hook? And she was talking over Alfred a lot during their meeting with Aelfred's dad, and disrespecting his role as king, and he was not happy. Neither was I, because I was like, stop, like, he's still the king. He's not dead.
Yeah, stop being Grima Wormtongue to King Theoden there.
Oh, my
it's pretty,
goodness.
Pretty irritating.
So she was like, went and prayed for God to give her a sign of what to do, and then, so Uhtred snuck in to Wessex. He hasn't seen his kids yet, as far as I know.
Nope.
But he went to see Tira so he could get her blood in a little satchel, because that's part of the Ragnar getting to Valhalla thing. So then Bjorka was kind of mad about that, because that was like doing pagan stuff in his Christian home.
Yeah, you were right about that.
So, anyway, Aethelwold, who should be dead, he's next. Skade's dead now, my whole target is Aethelwold. Aelfswith even said he should be dead, because he's just walking around spreading lies. He has like a brute squad that's going around with him, and they're telling everyone that Uhtred is wanting to kill Alfred and Edward and all this junk. And Beocca was like, you're speaking out of your butt. You know, clench your butthole, because there's just nothing coming out that's even the truth. So they figured that he was with Beocca, because they've been looking at Finan and Beocca talking. And so they go to the house, and thank God she has a hidey hole, because Tira's been threatened by Aethelwold through Beocca.
And by others too, so...
Yeah, so she has a knife and a hidey hole. So she put Uhtred in the hidey hole and said, hey, you guys can come in and check around. But what was awesome was Peerlig came out and was like, you can't just go into his home. What's your problem? Ethelwold, you're nothing. You're a minor elderman, he called him.
This was a real sort of Jaime Lannister moment.
It was awesome. Peerlig also called out Aelfred's dad and said, well, did we pull you away from your whores at the alehouse? And he's like, anything you hear is a lie, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what abs? So then Beocca came out, and then the two of them stood there and weren't going to let Ethelwold in. And then Uhtred's posse showed up. Ethelwold checked the place out, said he could smell Uhtred because, you know, I guess his scent's getting better now that his eyeball is missing. So they didn't find him, thank God. But Beocca went to Alfred and said, you know, Uhtred is here,
but... I could kind of work it out, would you kind of want to talk to him? And...
Yeah, and Alfred didn't commit to one way or the other what he was going to do.
But seriously, this is Alfred's absolute dream, is to talk to Uhtred again.
I
And,
know.
that's his absolute
But he's
thing.
creeping around like a ghost in the background. Like,
Yeah, that was a pretty neat scene, the way that was set up there.
I was like,
Because
what's that?
you see Uhtred in the foreground and the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, which is the reputation of the whole Anglo-Saxon kingdom recorded for all time, which is fascinating to Uhtred.
Yeah.
And then there's the ghost of Alfred, who is represented by the pages right in front of Uhtred.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Uhtred seemed very, very interested in the pages that Alfred's been working on this gigantic book forever. Like,
yeah, it's the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle.
It's pretty nice.
This is a pretty huge historical document, no question.
And of course, Uhtred's never seen anything like that because the Danes didn't keep that kind of stuff.
No, their traditions are oral.
Yes, exactly. So that is my point. So we ended with Alfred creeping behind Uhtred. And what's going to happen next? Like, I was terrified Aelfswith was going to walk in and go, Stiappa, he's here, let's murder him. And I'd be like, no, not again. So I'm looking forward to more seasons of Last Kingdom. This was episode 8. So we only have 2 episodes left of season 3. My prediction is that Aethelwold will die. Because
it's inevitable at some point, yes.
He needs to die. People keep letting him live, and he keeps doing the same thing.
No, and I'm sorry, but he's just, he's smart in his own way, but there's no way this clown coup is going to succeed. Like, there's just no way.
Well, it won't once Alfred gets Uhtred. If they talk together, there's no way Aethelwold can... If the people of Wessex see Alfred and Edward with Uhtred, and there's like this all calmness, then all of Aethelwold's junk will fly out the window because clearly Uhtred is has a huge reputation.
Yeah, and he's got to swear fealty to Edward. And
If he
does that, then it's, we're all moving on.
Why not? Because we've already sworn to Alfred twice under duress the second time, but, whatever.
I think it's going to be probably
Just
a bit
do
under
it.
duress anyway this time too, but
yeah,
that seems to be the way things go.
The only other thing that happened really was there was no Dane scenes. There was no, Heston.
A lot of them are dead now.
But was the other thing I was going to talk about was back at Cookham, Hild had put the cross up in the pagan hall, but besides that, some priests had kind of moved in and were starving the people. Well, they were taking stuff that shouldn't belong to them.
Well, because that never happens with religion.
And the peasants were like, "Oh, Uhtred, we're going to starve. They're taking most of our winter stuff." Blah blah blah. And Uhtred was like, "Let me through." And Cedric was all like, "Move out of the way. You made me raise my voice." Like, yep. Cedric's back. He went to see his lady.
Yeah.
Took her some flowers.
His lady with the big feet.
The big feet. Yeah, and he didn't seem too concerned if she was doing some dudes, because she was just happy to see her again. So yeah, and Edward got married, and Ethelfled and Ethelred came to Wessex, and they had a little thing at the very beginning of the episode where they were kind of insulting each other, which is their bag. But we didn't see them the rest of the episode.
Yeah, these two hate each other.
They were just there for the wedding.
Yep.
Yeah, because Uhtred was supposedly going to Mercia to meet his children. Now, someone was going to Hild was going to try to get the kids to Mercia, which maybe she still is. I don't know. But if Uhtred is pardoned and stays in Wessex, then his kids don't need to be moved to Mercia. But I think he'd like his kids back in his own care.
Yeah.
He did, as Hild say, abandon them pretty much for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But Hild said she'd take care of them. And he hasn't seen the baby. Like, there's a baby. He saw the baby when it was born, but that was pretty much it. I know he has a son and a daughter as well, so. Anyway, if you like our videos, please subscribe. And if you'd like to see more on The Last Kingdom for reactions, check out our playlists. Until next time, bye!